And for this deep dive, we're zeroing in on something really practical: upcycling empty shampoo bottles.
Okay, so let's start at the beginning. An empty shampoo bottle. My first thought, recycling bin, almost automatic.
Right. It's interesting because the guide really hammers home this prep stage, calls it prep the bottle.
Yep.
And it's not just about, giving it a quick rinse. It's laying the groundwork. Three main things. First, get rid of any stickers. Second, wash it out thoroughly, soap and water. And third, let it dry.
Ah, okay. That makes total sense. You need a clean, dry canvas, basically. So once it's prepped, what's next? I'm guessing the cutting part, that sounds like where things could get a bit tricky.
Yeah, that's often the part people worry about. The guide calls this stage mark and cut. First, it says to use a marker. Draw a clear line where you want to cut, usually just below the neck of the bottle. That's your guide. Then, for the actual cutting, it specifically suggests using a paper cutter or a craft knife.
Not just regular scissors, then.
Probably not the best idea. Shampoo bottles are often that slightly tougher plastic, HDPE. Scissors can sometimes leave a jagged edge or even crack it unevenly. A sharp craft knife or a paper cutter gives you a much cleaner, straighter cut.
Okay, so we have our perfectly cut and smooth base. Now for the fun part, I guess. Making it look pretty. Decoration. What does the guide suggest here? Does it favor certain materials that work well on plastic?
Yeah, this is the decorate phase, where you can really add your own touch. The guide keeps it pretty simple, which I think is smart. It's just using something like gift wrapping paper. Find some paper with a nice pattern, cut out some shapes. It mentions flower shapes specifically, and then just glue them onto the bottle.
Gift wrap, that's accessible.
Totally. You don't need fancy art supplies. Gift wrap is colorful, readily available, and sticks reasonably well. It just says use glue. Now, probably a good craft glue, maybe one designed for multiple surfaces, would give you the best long-term stick on plastic. But the beauty is its simplicity. You avoid potential issues like paint chipping off plastic, which can sometimes happen.
It's kind of amazing, isn't it, that this bottle, which was just holding shampoo a bit ago, is now becoming something completely different. Feels like a small win against just chucking things out. So we've prepped it, cut it, decorated it. What about actually using it? This is the fun part, right? What does the guide say?
Right. This brings us to the final stage. Use it your way. And the source gives some really practical, specific ideas that actually leverage the bottle's shape. It suggests using it as a mini vase. But, importantly for dry flowers, that avoids any issues with water and plastic over time. Smart.
Okay, dry flowers. Good tip. What else?
It also suggests using it as a makeup brush holder. It's sturdy, usually has a stable base, perfect for keeping brushes upright on a vanity, or as a pen stand for your desk. Same principle, keeps things tidy.
Ah, I can see that. Simple, but genuinely useful.
Exactly. These uses really show how you can repurpose the bottle's inherent design. That stable base, the height, it's efficient for organizing. It shows how form can follow function, even when you're upcycling something basic.
Wow, what a transformation for just an empty shampoo bottle.